do? What do you do when you're in trouble?
Supposed to blink twice.
Why did I scrunch my nose?
I don't know. And why couldn't you wink?
I don't know.
It's like your winker was broken.
Well, you know, it happens.
It do be like that sometimes.
It be like that.
We are Chaos Divers, a sonar search and recovery dive team who navigates the waters with the hopes of providing answers to the families and loved ones of those that are missing. With the love and support from all of you, as well as the backing of law enforcement and first responders, we've been able to help families nationwide. For more information on how you can help us on our journey, please check out the description below. The easiest and the best way is to like, subscribe, and share our content. Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Chaos Divers. Over the next few weeks, join Jacob and I as we take you back to October of 2024 for our search for Guy Pyke. Now, during these next few episodes, you're going to see us searching for Guy Pyke, who went missing in 1999, along with his 1989 full-size Chevy Blazer in the Black River, as well as several other bodies of water in the region. Now, the reason that this is so important is because it gives you guys some more context and showcases some more of our efforts that have done prior to our June and July trip from 2025. We also want to thank Jen for being with us every step of the way, side by side. She wants to provide answers, she wants to keep a promise, and we want to help her do that. And none of that's possible without any of you. To make sure that you're getting all of this content, make sure you're subscribed and those bell notifications are on. Thank you.
So we are at our first location here on Northeast Sound Line Road. This is a private property, but this is actually right essentially behind Guy's house. So the landowner actually knows Jen's mom, went to school with her, knows her very well, said, whatever you need to do, go ahead and do it. His son was even supposed to come out and duck hunt this morning, and he was like, you need to stay off the pond. So Jacob is recording right now on the drone. We wanted to put the drone up because we were told it's pretty grassy in here. So with that being said, Jacob's going to check it out with the drone, see if it is something we can put the little buddy in. If not, what we will do is we will wait until all of that grass and stuff kind of goes into hibernation, goes down, and then we can come back and search it. So again, Jacob has the drone up right now. He's showing Jen exactly what he's seeing, so she has a visual as well of the area. See if we can walk down this little path just a little. Looks like the reeds are starting right there, so the water should be right after. Again, this is private property, but the owner has said, go do what you gotta do. Let's see if I can get you guys. Again, you'll see most of this on the drone. It's definitely a beautiful area.
We are back out on Onondaga Lake. We are using this to access the Seneca River. Now, the last time that we were here searching for Guy Pyke, when we made it onto the Seneca River, there's kind of this V and you can go left or right. We went to left because that is where Guy's family lives. So we wanted to search down that area just in the event that Guy had gotten all the way turned around, made it back to this area and went to go visit a family member. This time we will be going to the right. Now, the reason for this is because there is a little controversy. We'll speak with Jen, but there was a vehicle found but I wanna step inside and have you guys hear from Jen kind of what happened, that kind of thing. But this is our second location for the day. After this, we are making our way up towards Watertown to continue searching on the Black River. Okay, so again, as I was explaining to you guys, where Onondaga Lake here, there's this channel that comes out and this takes you onto the Seneca River. Last time we went this direction towards the left where a family member of Guy's lives. This time we are going to the right. So in August, they, the tournament director, correct? The tournament director for the bass fishing club here was out just scouting the river was it for a tournament?
No, they were in the middle.
They
of
were
the
in the
tournament.
middle. Okay, so he was out and he located a vehicle on his sonar. He called it in. They dove it. Now they are saying that it is a 1977 Dodge Ram Charger. However, they also told, did they tell you, like, it's so old we can't actually tell what it is?
Yeah, it was kind of...
So they put it out through news and through media that it's a 77 Dodge Ram Charger.
It was supposedly stolen,
Yeah.
reported stolen in 1981.
But we were also told privately that they actually can't identify it. And it's still in there. They still cannot remove it because they said it's been in there so long. Removing it's going to be really hard. We don't even know if we'll be able to. So we are going to go down. We do have the ROV that Terry so graciously donated to us that we're going to see if we can utilize that today. If not, Jacob's going to be diving in. We want to make sure 100% that this is not Guy's vehicle. On sonar, it does look like it's longer a little bit than what Guy's vehicle would have been. But I believe it's right, is it right down in here somewhere on the river?
It's right where that boat ramp is. Where that.
It's not
No,
this one, it's
to the
this
right.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's also, it says there's one here too. So I wasn't sure which.
Wetzel Road. I know Wetzel Road comes to an end and it's right there.
Okay. So, and that was the other part of it, that there is a road that
It may be up there.
goes straight, is it that one?
Maybe.
Goes straight into the water down there. So we're still making our way through this channel right here, and then once we get over here, then we're going to start heading out that way. All right, so we were able to locate that vehicle that was found this summer by the tournament director for the bass fishing tournament. So obviously has not been removed, which is something that they had said. They were upfront about that as far as it was so old and dilapidated they didn't know if they were going to be able to remove it or when. From what they said, they also said that they were able to clear the vehicle and say that there were no remains in it. Not to say that their dive team didn't, and they could have been able to get in and out of it and all around it. But in our experience, the only way to truly ensure a vehicle is clear is to remove it. Now, again, we've not been down on this vehicle, so we don't know. All right, so we attempted to use the ROV. However, there's something in ROV in that system that's not compatible with the newest iOS on Apple. That's what we believe. Because we could not get it to work. We'd open the app and it'd close right back out. So we're gonna look into a few things, see if it's possible. So, in the meantime, while we were trying to figure out what next to do, we sent down the contraption. So,
It
this
works.
is homemade by Jacob Grubbs. If you'd like to get one like it, you're out of luck.
But essentially, it has a weight on it to help the grate get down all the way and, you know, somewhat straight when there's current. It's got 2 GoPro cameras. It's got our Orca torch on it right now, and then on the other side, on the left side, we have the ability to put like the big blue if we need to. So we sent that down, recorded it on the GoPros, and once we get back, we could see it a little bit on...
It's enough to know that what they looked at when they were down there, they were able to see. So I'm going to say they figured out what it was, but it is totally just dilapidated.
They're saying, again, it's a 1977 Dodge Ram Charger, reported stolen 43 years ago. From the sonar, I still don't necessarily agree with the fact that it's a Ram Charger. It looks like an old 70s model Suburban. But it is not the Blazer that we're looking for. We still have the option for Jacob to dive if, you know, we go back and review this footage and it's not, we're like, oh man, we just really need to check it. There is always that option. But we are going to continue up the Seneca River right now. We've seen, right after that truck, there was a boat. Saw it on sonar, went to go back over it. Jacob is positive it's a boat. Why are you positive it's a boat?
Because there's so much tension on the line at the dock lines, and it's holding something up.
So the boat sunk, still attached to the lines. And I think that they probably just not
Left it
removed
there.
it. So we're going to continue on down the Seneca River, or continue up the Seneca River, I guess. And then there's one more spot that we wanted to check on the Seneca on the other side. While we're here, we want to get it checked. But we're going to move on down and then check that other spot, and then we'll be done for the day with these 2 areas, with that pond we checked this morning and the Seneca River. And then tomorrow we're making our way up towards Watertown to the Black River.
What I'm looking at here, guys, is yes, the dive team was down here looking at this car. I wanted to see what they seen. And if they could see what that GoPro seen, I have no doubt that they figured out what that was, and it's not a Bronco.
Blazer.
Or Blazer. So it's clear down there.
Okay, so we are making our way down to the next bridge, which is Route 31 that crosses over the Seneca River. And then farther down in, what was it called? Baldwinsville?
Beeville.
Beeville.
That's what she
It
said.
runs right next to the Seneca River. So right now we're going to go check out 31 where it crosses over. But we want to stop to make sure that we're checking all of these spots like this, where this is all open, all accessible. There's a spot up there on the other side. We'll probably check that. We're just going to make our way.
Just making sure all the cleared areas where you could possibly get a vehicle is checked. That over there was just too thick, and it's been there forever.
So this is U.S. Route 31 right here. I believe East 72, New York 31, it's Belgium Bridge. Just to give you guys an idea of where we're at right now. Jacob did go under it several times, made several passes. We were unable to, well, not unable to, there's nothing under there. So, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea, an update of where we're at right now. So we went up to Baldwinsville. There is a lock there, so the boat ramp that we were wanting to look at, we can always just go check the other side with the little buddy. Instead of taking the time to lock through, sometimes it can take a long time and kind of running out of daylight, so we didn't want to get stuck running back up the river. On the way there, we did pass this boat ramp. This is I think it's just called like City Community Park, but this is the Lions Park boat launch. So we're gonna check this.
I'm gonna check this one out and see As of right now, I didn't see anything, but I'm just going to go out further in case that if somebody did go off of here and they got a little speed, could possibly have could possibly have floated over here.
Floating.
Floating is a new word. Well, that's not really a new word. Floating.
I think it's just new the way you used it.
We had an audience a while ago. Everybody just smiling and waving at us. Nothing in here. Getting chilly.
You're in New York.
All right, well.
It's gonna snow tonight.
Yeah. We do have a heater, a little one. Oh, they like it cold in the RV.
I'll get cold when I'm sleeping.
All right. We're going to check another object that we had seen last time we were here, just because we have better equipment. And I just want to rule that out, and we'll be done for the day. Explain what? We're trying to go over the object that we went over last time. We think it's a rock. There was a boat or something here last time that I literally can't find anymore. So, yeah, we're basically finished for the day. We're going to run back. We are cold. It's about 53 degrees out. And, yeah.
It's warmer in the water.
Yeah, you guys, this will be a continuance. We're going to make this a bigger video like we did last time. And so we'll see you guys in the morning.
Bobby. We are starting our second day out searching for Guy Pyke on the Black River. Today we are at the Marble Street dock. That's where we're starting at. We're going to be going down. We are going to be searching to the west side of the Delano Island. There was an image that was seen on Google Earth. From there, a person who does sonar in this area, I believe his name is Derek, he came out and he sonared that area. He did not put a magnet on the object that day. The scans that he saw were then kind of passed around to some of the other people in the industry. Some said, maybe it's a car. Some said, I don't know. The scan, regardless, is interesting enough for us to come back in and check it. We do have permission. We spoke with the fire department today. They said, absolutely, go ahead, take care, and do what you need to do. So once we get down there to where we believe the anomaly is, we're going to get it checked. We have live scope down. We have both side scan, down scan. Both of those are running. So we are going to head down the river, get that checked out, and let you know what we find. Okay, so our first initial pass through of this area right by the dam. It's a rocky bottom, but we in no way, shape, or form have seen any sort of vehicle, anything. Jacob is flying the drone up right now just to double check, see if we can get above it, take a look at it. Did you see anything?
No, but there's a port over here that needs to be checked. Could use it. Little buddy, maybe. Oh no, I see the bottom of it. Never mind.
So when we went through here, did you see what they were seeing or see how they...
I didn't see anything. I'm just being honest with you. There was nothing that even remotely resembled a vehicle, in my opinion. Yeah, there's definitely nothing that I've seen that raised an eyebrow, so.
All Alright, so we are going back through here one more time.
It's like maybe under that pile of us. That's what they were seeing.
I see that. I mean, we just had a huge tree go by. I'll show you here. Both sonars. Another big tree. Right here in front of us, right where my phone wants to focus on the raindrops.
They do go down.
Right there in front of us. Let's see if I can get it on this window mirror. Right here. This is the line. That's where the water goes down. So we obviously want to make sure that we're staying away from that as much as possible. So we are at 7 foot, but for some reason, the live scope is reading like 16.
It's showing us the ground.
Yeah, it's showing us the ground. Everything in that capacity is correct. I mean, you can see right here where it's right there, about 8 feet. We're just about 8 feet there. So.
I'm doing crisscrosses in here, and I see absolutely nothing.
Let's see where that frontage road comes down.
Yeah, I can actually
Again, it is a really rocky bottom.
Super rocky. Lot of trees. Lot of debris.
That tree right there, where if you were to pull up on your down scan, see how it came across and over?
I wonder if that was it.
Yeah, because I got that same thing, but on mine you can see where the tree actually comes
And I'm not
up and over.
I'm not by no means discrediting the person that did this. I'm just able to say there are different directions with all of our sonar equipment and the live scope. Definitively, there's not anything in here that I see anyway. Like, I'll go back and forth. I'll crisscross another direction. I'm just crisscrossing things right now. Going different directions, getting me a little bit of a different angle. Just a whole bunch of stuff.
Making Jen nervous with every pass you make.
No, just
In
way
this
down there.
direction. So we are currently continuing our way on the Black River. There is a road called Ridge Road that runs all along the, I believe it's the south bank. There's parts where it comes right next to the river, and then it kind of snakes back just a little bit, and then it comes back near the river. So we're going to take this all the way up. I believe almost probably to the next dam, depending on depth and things like that. Now, we did just hit a Norwal, so, you know, we are trying to, it wasn't really a Norwal, but I'm saying it's a Norwal because we went up on something and we spun the boat around. I'm saying it's a Norwal. Jacob's saying it's a log. Obviously, man logic does not apply here. So we're going to continue our way up. We are, you know, watching for, there is some logs and debris. Everything that we've seen has been natural debris. We haven't seen any sign of a vehicle, no tires, no anything so far. So we're just going to keep working our way up to the next dam, and we'll work down the other bank and come back down. Anything to add?
Wasn't a Norwal.
It was a Norwal?
Wasn't.
It sure was. It wasn't not a Norwal?
Nope. It's 20 feet here, though.
It was a bear. Yeah, I say Norwal. Jen, you guys may remember from last video, Guy Pyke's granddaughter, she says bear. Jacob says log. Obviously, that's like the last thing I would think of.
Help. What do you do? What do you do when you're in trouble?
Just to blink twice.
Why did I scrunch my nose?
I don't know. And why couldn't you wink?
I don't know.
It's like your winker was broken.
Well, you know, it happens.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
Okay, so we made it up as far as we could on the Black River. It's called Black River Powerhouse or Power Station, I think is what it's called. So we were able to make it almost all the way up there. We did have to stop just shy of it because it gets really, really, really shallow. So this is a lot narrower in person than you can see on here. And then the dam is right here. So this channel narrows down a lot. And then it gets really, really, really shallow in there. So we had to stop and turn around. So now as we work our way back towards the boat ramp, we're going to make sure that we're getting on this bank here. We kind of tried to stay as close as we could to that one on that side. There were some parts where it gets really, really shallow. There's some islands and stuff that come off of that bank, so we need to make sure that we were over far enough. But we're going to make our way back now on this side and continue on down the river.
News update. We haven't hit a Norwal yet.
We already hit one.
We haven't hit another one yet.
We haven't hit one again, yeah.
We haven't hit one again yet.
But I did see a cow underwater too, so I sent that to Josh.
Yeah, you did. I'll put that picture of the cow on the sonar or on the video.
So again, we're just going to continue to make our way back down now. Back towards the RV again, focusing on this other banks. And hopefully not hit any Norwals.
So, the last time we were here, the water was raging on the Black River. And I wasn't able to check this to the fullest to say yes, there's no vehicles in here. We're back here. It is foggy out because, well, it's cold outside and we've got the heater on, so it's just going to stay foggy. I can see okay. But we really want to check this to make sure there's no vehicles in here. I was unable to check it to the fullest, even after all these bridges and stuff. So we want to get it all checked out, make sure that Guy Pyke isn't in here. And then after this, we're going to go above the dam right there and put back in today. So it was rainy and cold, super cold. It was like 50 degrees out.
It's like 35.
Oh, 35, even worse. Well, at least now, Jennifer, I can say that we searched this, because this hasn't been searched, right?
When we came up in here last year,
That's the only
we
one.
did.
That's the only person who's been up here is us, right?
Yep.
Okay. And we couldn't hardly search anything because of how hard the water was flowing. So we got another boat ramp over on the other side here on this Black River Bay. So far, nothing. I don't see anything. So we're actually getting good reading now on her sonar, so that's good. I don't understand why this says 35 feet. There's a car right there. Maybe not. Yeah, it is.
No, it's over here.
What was that, though? It was just cross over.
Rock. I think this is where it comes up. All that rock comes up. This is just that.
You should start seeing it in the live scope.
we were able to determine what we thought was potentially a vehicle down just shy of the bridge was in all actuality a boat. Once we were able to get the live scope on top of it and drop that magnet down, Jacob was able to see everywhere where the magnet was dropping into the boat, and then even up into the point. There's like a little, what'd you say, like a little John boat?
With a pointed end.
With a, yeah, like a little John boat with a pointed end. So we were able to determine that it was not a vehicle. We are going to continue searching down. We went down a little bit into Black River Bay, not all the way out as far as we came in last time. But now we're just scanning on this side of the bank. We scanned on the other side. That parking lot up there, that's the boat ramp that we utilized to put in today. And then I believe, Jake, you said there's a boat ramp on the other side? Okay, so we just put in above that last dam that we were at. This is called Fisher Island Park. We use that boat ramp there. There's so many dams up and down the river here that you have to search this area, get out, put back in above, and that's kind of, we're going to try to work our way up the Black River, just going in between dam. So we are still in Dexter, just at a different location, and again, just making our way up the river. Nothing. Just rock.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's crazy how it's all piled up right there though, like that.
Looks like a truck. See it?
Yeah. I definitely see what you're seeing. You want to put a mark on it and we'll come back through here? And we have a general idea where it's at because of that treatment center.
It's not what we're looking for, but it looks like a truck to me. Looks like it's goes down and that's the back of the bed.
Yeah.
But it could be one of these big rocks. But it is 4 foot tall. 20 to 10, so 5. Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 foot tall. It's weird. Just a lot of stuff there. I don't see how I could have went up the cliff there.
I can't find anything like when this place.
Probably put the live scope down when we go back over it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
So we're coming through this area right here, and you can see where there used to be a bridge right here. It's no longer there. Not sure when they took it down or it came down. On Google Maps, it just shows like a faint line, which means there used to be something there, but it's probably not anymore. But again, we are continuing to work our way down this section of the Black River. This has been the first time that we have found cliffs on the Black River. We've talked about it in the past videos where Guy absolutely loved
the movie Thelma and Louise. He had told, family members throughout his life, like he was in Little Mexico. We searched there last time. He had told them, like, if he was ever going to do something, or if he was ever going to take himself out, that he would drive right off a cliff. So this kind of excited us a little bit to see this here and have it all be on the Black River. So far we haven't seen anything, but we do have a lot of depth here. Probably, I think we're averaging between 20 and 30 feet. So
Alright, I did see something earlier and we marked it and we put the live scope on it, and it was just a big old rock. It just looked weird. That's about it for this spot. Now we go up where he was last known location and start heading up north from there.
I did talk about earlier how to see cliffs, knowing, things your grandpa had said in the past about them, and the Black River all kind of in one, it kind of was exciting for us to have all of this in one spot, but unfortunately there was nothing.